but I would really hate to go and not pay some respect to my lover man, my friend, my brother, my husband, my man, Bob Marley. Right now, we're gonna take a few minutes, just a second of silence for Bob today. It's about 20 years since we've been here on the same ground, doing the same thing to the same people. And that's why I love him so. You said you love me. Oh, I said I love you too.
A very pleasant good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to Big Stone Television. The series continues. The series of those great musicians, singers and players of instruments, those who are still here with us and those who are simply gone too soon. I have done tributes to Marcia Griffiths. And yesterday I did a tribute to the legendary, the iconic Judy Mowatt. Today I'm going to further and close the trio of the I-Trees. Today I'm going to pay respect to a living icon, a living legend, a woman who have done so much for women right across the world. And I've done so much for women in Jamaica, even though she was not a born Jamaican. Today I'm going to be talking about none other than Alpharita Constantia Marley. Yes, you heard me right. I'm going to be talking about Rita Marley OD. Now, before we get into the depths of the woman, the year was 1996, and she did a concert somewhere in the world. The video didn't state exactly where, but she did a concert, and I just want you to take a look and a listen at the perfection of what we call the epitome of good artistry, the superb voice of Rita Marley. Her backing vocals at that time was the legendary group, the Tamlins. Take a look at Sister Rita Marley.
Yeah, I would love for the brothers to tell my sisters how much you love them to the music. Tamlins, will you help the brothers out? Yes, you love me. I love you too. All right. Now let me hear you say, I love you. Wow. That was easy. So brothers, make up your mind. If you don't want to tell the woman next to you, send it straight home. She's waiting. Now, after 3, 1, 2, 3. Let me hear you say, I love you. That wasn't strong. I'm sure my sisters could do better than that. This is why we are called Mother Earth. Come on, sisters, let me hear you say, I love you. After 3 now, so they can hear we're serious. Going on 1, and then a 2, and then a 3. Now, let me hear you say, I love you. Wow! I tell you, they can do it. Here we go! Woo! You know
that amazing. Her voice, her presentation, how she had that rapport with her fans was very powerful. Rita Marley, today is your day. Born Alpharita Constantia Marley, Nee Anderson, she was actually born on the 25th of July, 1946. She's a Cuban-born Jamaican singer and the widow of Bob Marley. She was a member of the vocal group The I Trees, along with Marcia Griffiths and Judy Mowatt, who gained recognition as the backing vocalist for the legendary, iconic Bob Marley. Rita was born in Santiago de Cuba to Leroy Anderson and Cynthia Vida Jarrett. She grew up in the upper level of Beechwood Avenue, located in Kingston, Jamaica. In her book, No Woman No Cry, My Life with Bob Marley, she describes how she was raised by her Aunt Viola on Greenwich Park Road. In the mid-1960s, Rita met Bob Marley after meeting Peter Tosh. After it was learned that she was a singer, she was asked to audition for the Soulettes. The group included Rita, her cousin Constantine Dreamwalker, and Marlene Precious Gifford. Bob Marley, then a member of the Wailers vocal trio, along with Bunny Livingston and Peter Tosh, became the group's mentor and manager, and through working together, he and Rita fell in love. Soulettes released recordings including rocksteady tunes such as Time for Everything, Turn, Turn, Turn. Released in 1966, this was a cover of the Byrds' hit song based on a Bible quote which was originally written by folk singer Peter Seeger, and a dip on them, Friends and Lovers, One More Chance, and That Ain't Right, featuring harmony vocals by the Wailers, as well as a duet by Rita and Bunny Livingston, Bless You, were issued years later on the Lovers and Friends album. After those recordings for the Studio One label, coached by Bob, Rita married Bob Marley around February 1966, just before her husband moved to Wilmington, Delaware, USA, for a few months to make a living working at the DuPont Hotel there. Bob was replaced by Constantine Vision Walker, who recorded a few songs as a member of the Wailers during this period. Upon Bob's return at the end of the summer of 1966, Bunny Livingston, Peter Tosh, and Bob created their independent label, Wailing Soul, which released several Bob Marley and the Wailers, as well as Peter Tosh and the Wailers' 45 RPM single records, including Bend Down Low, Hypocrites, and Tosh Them Have to Get a Beating in 1966 to 1968. As Bunny was jailed in 1968 for cannabis possession, Rita joined the Wailers, replacing Bunny for a few months. It is at that time the Wailers met U.S. singer Johnny Nash, who produced a series of wailing rocksteady records. In April 1968, Nash manager Danny Sims signed Peter Tosh, Bob, and Rita Marley to an exclusive publishing, management, and production contracts in exchange for a few dollars and an opportunity to record in Kingston for the New York-based JAD label owned by Johnny Nash, musician Arthur Jenkins, and Danny Sims. Musician on this 1968 Wailer session featured Peter Tosh and the Marleys. Rita sang vocals on a dozen fine rocksteady and soul tracks, most of which were not issued at the time. New recordings of Bend Down Low and Mellow Mood got issued as a single in the USA under the name Bob, Rita, and Peter. The original 1968 session included all the original musicians, and Without the Horns eventually surfaced on the Freedom Time album, issued in 2003 by Jad's partner in France, after producer Bruno Blum finally mixed them in Paris from the original 4-track tapes. One song, Play, 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 featured Rita Marley on lead vocals with harmony sung by Peter and Bob. Another Rita Marley sung tune Lonely Girl and a pop duet with Bob Milkshake and Potato Chips were finally released in 2003 and the Rebel JAD 55 long box set. Following the birth of Bob and Rita's second child, David, in 1968, Bob returned to Delaware in 1969 to work on the night shift in a Chrysler factory. Bonnie had returned to the Wailers at the end of 1968, and Rita did not record with Bob until 1974, when her husband formed the I-Trees, often wrongly spelled I-Trees, harmony vocal group featuring Marcia Griffiths and Judy Mowatt, to replace Peter and Bonnie, who had left the band in 1973. Together with the I-Trees, Bob Marley and the Wailers recorded the album Natty Dread in 1974, rising to international stardom with the hit track No Woman No Cry. It was followed by the 1976 hit album Rastaman Vibration, featuring the popular track Roots Rock Reggae. On the 3rd of December 1976, 2 days before Smile Jamaica, a large free concert organized by Bob Marley with the support of Jamaican Prime Minister Michael Manley, Rita, Bob, and manager Dan Taylor were wounded in an assault on the Marley home by gunmen affiliated with Manley's enemies. Rita survived a shot to the head and Taylor sustained serious injuries after being shot in the leg. Bob had a bullet skid his chest and wound his arm, but nevertheless played this major show in Kingston. Bob Marley, the Wailers, and the I-Trees, including Rita, moved to London in late 1976. By then, Bob was living with Cindy Breakspeare, a Jamaican model who had just been crowned Miss World 1976. They would soon have a son, Damien. In spite of this, Rita stayed to sing with her husband. After Bob Marley's death, she recorded a few albums under her name with some success in the UK. A 1982 cover version of the Love Joy song, One Draw, was a successful single in Europe. In 1986, Rita decided to convert her former residence in Kingston into the Bob Marley Museum. She's a founder and chairperson of the Robert Marley Foundation, Bob Marley Trust, and the Bob Marley Group of Companies. She adopted 35 children in Ethiopia and has assisted over 200 children in Kankanuru Methodist School in Ghana. In 2000, Marley created the Rita Marley Foundation, a non-governmental, non-profit, non-partisan organization that works to alleviate poverty and hunger in developing countries. It specifically targets elderly and youth. It has given a number of scholarships to music students in Ghana. It hosts the annual Africa Unite concert, which strives to spread global awareness about issues that affect Africa and to develop lasting solutions. In 1996, Rita Marley was awarded the Honor of Distinction by the Jamaican government, and in 2010 received the Marcus Garvey Lifetime Award. On the 3rd of August 2013, she was made an honorary citizen of Ghana by the Ghanaian government. In November 2015, Marley was awarded an honorary Doctor of Letters degree by the University of the West Indies. In September 2016, Rita Marley suffered a stroke while on a visit to Miami to attend a special event and has kept a low profile since. However, she made her first public appearance at an awards ceremony on the 9th of March 2019 in Kingston to accept the iconic award for a duo group along with her fellow I-Trees member Griffiths and Mowatt, given by the Jamaican Reggae Industry Association. Alpharita Constantia Marley, affectionately known worldwide as Rita Marley. What a splendid, remarkable, superhuman woman she is. Rita Marley is still alive, surrounded by her many children, great famous children, grandchildren, and I assume great-grandchildren to come. Rita, we just want to say thank you so much for all the hard work that you have given us. Endless amount of recordings, endless tours, endless features, endless service to country. You are indeed a legend and an icon in its truest form. And myself here, Claude Sinclair, aka Big Stone at Big Stone Records, want to salute you in the highest regard ever. Thank you so much, Rita. We love you, we honor you, we respect you, and we care for you. Here is the final, ladies and gentlemen, to the completion of Rita Marley singing about her love for her husband, Bob Marley. Take a listen at the sweetness of Rita Marley.
They say it's time to go, but I would really hate to go and not pay some respect to my lover man, my friend, my brother, my husband, my man, Bob Marley. Right now, we're gonna take a few minutes, just a second of silence for Bob today. It's about 20 years since we've been here on the same ground, doing the same thing to the same people. And that's why I love him so. You said you love me. Oh, I said I love you too.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Alpharita Constantia Marley, aka Rita Marley. She came, she saw, and she definitely conquered. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and share this video. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, now is the most appropriate time for you to do so. Thank you so much for watching.